Good morning. Happy Vlogmas Day 8. I am just getting ready for the day as per usual. Happy Thursday. We have a big client photo shoot on the docket today. That is what's going to take up most of my day. But otherwise, very casual. Nothing too cray-cray. Figured I'd share with you some things about photo shoots and all of that. So I am a content marketer. I assume most of you know that. If you don't know what that means, it basically just means that we market to stimulate interest in a product, but not like outwardly promote it. So most content marketers, they do a variety of different like online digital marketing tasks. So for me, I write blogs, I manage email lists or like send email blasts and design them, and then manage social media. And then I work with other professionals, such as professional photographers, like I'm meeting today, professional graphic designers to offer like branding and stuff like that, SEO experts, paid ad specialists, whatever the client may need. We all just exceed in our own ways, and then we come together as the perfect team. I think it's really important when you're hiring people for your business to hire like for their strong suits and not expect one person to do the entire job. That's just not realistic in our field. We all specialize for a reason. So I have lots of different clients, and this one is a doctor's office. It's a medical establishment. I work with a few medical establishments, and these folks have not gotten their stuff done in a few years. So they're bringing in one of their friends who is a photographer in Seattle, and I'm very excited to meet him. And we're just gonna come up with some content for their socials. And you know, maybe do some video that we can use. He also does video, so that will be exciting. And then I'm just going to capture real video while I'm there. So I'm just there to like make sure the shot list executes properly, and that's largely like what I do is I collaborate with the photographer to understand like what types of content we need it for, and then they kind of know like how to shoot from there. And sometimes it's just helpful to like have me on site to give my 2 cents, make sure everything is flowing properly, because I am executing all of their stuff. In these people's case, it's literally all of their marketing. So, yeah, it's just important for me to be there and see how I can help. Kind of a late photo shoot. Typically, I shoot like in the morning, and usually I have to get up like early for client shoots. But since they are a doctor's office, they have patients right now. So we are actually shooting at 4 p.m. And it'll be like a nice little nighttime adventure. So that's what we're gonna do today. Hope you enjoy. I'm not gonna be filming because I keep my client list pretty private. And like they didn't sign up to be part of my digital life, so that is why. But I will definitely tell you how it goes, what we accomplished. And then I think we're just gonna make tacos tonight for dinner, like keep it really simple because I will be exhausted after my day. I also am just gonna get client work done. I have to start prepping calendars for next month. I got like all of the analytics pulled yesterday, and now it's just time to start going at it again and scheduling stuff. Need to send out another e-blast at some point. Tomorrow I have like 2 client meetings. It's like quite a big day. I also have therapy this morning, so I have therapy in about an hour. Probably just gonna take my leisure time and make breakfast, do my advent, and just like take it easy before the afternoon, and then just really get things done from like 11:45 to 3:30. I truly love my life and my job. Like, it is so rewarding. I love my clients. I am just obsessed, simply obsessed with helping these small business owners. They give me life. It's so fun to like get to know their teams and just all of that. I think that's also the other part that's really fun about photo shoots is like getting to know the people who I don't talk to, who are like the lifeblood of the business. and it's just so cool. Sometimes I see them because I come to like grab reel footage, but we don't like really get to chat. Let's see what we've got today, okay? I also told Lauren that I'm gonna show her how you can do it iced, so let me grab stuff for that. Melozio. It's a 7 fluid ounce. Hell yeah, we're getting some good iced coffee. I know this is espresso, guys. I'm not cultured. So, you just fill it up to the max froth line. And then you can select cold. It doesn't heat it up, it just stirs it. And it makes like a cold foam, kind of. So I did the Chobani sweet creamer. And then I might add some like milk, depending. But that's usually how people do it, is like they pour, this is like a whole thing, it's like a 7 fluid ounce. They pour like the espresso shot, typically, over ice. And then I did a cold froth, an espresso frother. I told her I got this on Black Friday like a year or two ago, and I got the bundle. So you can get like the frother too, and you can do like milk or just like froth, and it's like a larger amount basically. And there's like a little thing that like whisks it away. So I'm actually gonna put some regular milk in here. I'm gonna do that much so it's not just like straight up coffee, because my ass can't handle that. And this is a cold foam. So iconic, get into it. I have a little glass straws. But you can do like whatever you want to make your Nespresso. Might have been too much cream, but oh my God, so good. Delicious, can report back. I'm thrilled with this, and I think I might do it this way. So good. I like today's too. It's a little strong, but it's good. I'm gonna make breakfast. I wanna make a little like mini breakfast tacos. I know I'm having tacos tonight. It's very redundant, but let's see if we have enough. These are so delicious. If you can get these at Trader Joe's, the Sonora style, you will thank yourself. All right, this is breakfast. Looks so good. I have fettuccine Alfredo leftovers for lunch, and I'm gonna eat this now, and then hopefully I don't have to eat that until like 3, so I can like be full and ready for the photo shoot versus like being hungry or hangry throughout. So that's my plan. We're gonna plop on the couch, get therapy done, and get some client work done. All right, friends, it is about 3 o'clock. I am heating up my lunch leftovers right on time. I've been working and relaxing, and it's actually been like a really nice day. Therapy kicked my ass in the best possible way. We chatted a lot about like the latest kind of imposter syndrome I'm experiencing, kind of my latest hyperfixation is what we decided it was. Because no matter what is going on, my brain will find something to hyperfixate on, and it might be different from like season to season, and it's not rooted in reality. It's like the what if catastrophizing mindset, and I feel so much better. I feel like I'm kind of seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. So that was very positive for me. And I've just been kind of giving myself a break from social media today and just living my life. Vlogmas is flopping yet again on Instagram, and I guess I'm just kind of over it. Like, I've done what I can. I am very happy with the quality of content I put out. I think it's good content. It's content I would seek out, and that I do. It's very similar to people who I follow and love, and I get so many comments from you guys saying you love it. So I guess I'm just kind of like over it, and it's my latest hyperfixation. So it's not healthy for me, and it's not serving me in any way. So I'm gonna put more energy into like my business page. I still need to get my e-course, like my mini e-class launched to raise money for Mecca. So that's what I want to do maybe tomorrow or early next week. It's just a lot of work, and that's what's hard is like you can't just like put it up really quickly, which is like what we need to be doing right now for fundraising for it. So it's kind of hard, but I definitely want to do it. It's still on my radar, and I have all afternoon tomorrow. So I really want to do that. However, I also have a lot of client work to do. So we will just kind of see where the day takes us, but I did want to kind of chat about my photo shoot. Basically what happens is I will work closely with the photographer. Typically it's my own photographer, Christy, who I collaborate with. She just works with a bunch of my different clients and it's just easy because I know her, great relationship. But in rare cases, sometimes clients want to bring in their own photographer, which is totally fine. So like I mentioned this time, they already have someone. He seems really friendly. I've heard great things. I can't wait to work with him. And then he also does video. So I sent over a shot list and I also sent over a photo release form. So if you don't know, if you are a business owner and you take photos or like branding photography, if you have like fake clients or even your staff, it's really important to get photo releases. It's a legal form that documents that they are releasing, you know, their image to be used for marketing and monetization, and that like their likeness can be used in print productions, digital productions, what have you. It's a great way to just save your ass in case something happens. I worked at a children's museum years ago, and we had like a grandma one time, I remember this, like call us up freaking out that her picture was on like the website, and she's posing for the picture. Like it wasn't like a candid photo. It was like she was next to her grandson smiling to the camera. So it's like stuff like that where like you clearly knew it was a museum photographer who was taking the photo, but they'll have a change of heart and that's totally fine. But without that photo release, you can't fight that and you might be in like a really messy like legal battle potentially. So it's just really important to like make sure you get like their consent and you get it written and not just verbal, because things can change. So I think that is a prime example of what we do not want to happen. And like especially kids, like babies and kids, it can be a very sensitive topic. So I think like in this doctor's office case, for example, we really need to make sure that the staged clients, even if they are friends or family, have a photo release. I had that with my best friend Emily. I made her sign a photo release for a coffee brand I was working with when she was a little model. For us, it's just like really important. So can't stress that enough. I made them a document. They are getting people to sign it, and then I set the shot list. So basically I kind of help the photographer see like what we need for social media, blogs, emails, etc., etc. We had a previous photographer take photos for them before I was working with them. So we kind of have an idea of like the style that we like. We just told him like, we still like this candid imagery, but some pose, you know, images of all the doctors together. We like the natural light, things like that, to kind of help him like get an idea of what's going on. And then, yeah, I think he'll do some video, maybe like some promo videos, and I'm gonna do more like real content while he's working away. So the shoot is at 4, it's about an hour, and it should be about an hour to shoot. I'm very, very excited. Like I said, it's really fun to like meet staff that you don't usually hang out with and interact with. And I only work really closely with one of the doctors. That's what I'm the most looking forward to. And that's why I love photo shoots. It's just really important to like refresh and like keep your imagery new, because people will get very bored of your stuff and it will become stale if you keep like recycling the same image on social media. So if you don't have like a constant stream of like in the moment images, like I use a lot for like my business pages of just like, you know, images of nature or me out in nature that like I can just get on the cell phone. But if you don't have that ability, and also if you're like a more reputable brand that's like a doctor's office, you want something a little more nice and elevated. So I think has a multitude of, you know, impacts and benefits, but it's really important on social to refresh your imagery to stay relevant. And I'm very, very excited for this one. Like client photo shoots are super fun, and they just like allow me something extra like cool and exciting to do that day. A lot of my work is like copywriting, so just typing away, writing the content. It's very tedious, scheduling the content, pulling the links, optimizing the profiles, adding the hashtags, and that is great and I love that. But after, you know, you're in the work, in the trenches for a while, it gets a little bit exhausting. So it's good to like sprinkle in like more creative stuff, graphic making, photo shoots, website designs, like anything that's more creative and uses the other side of my brain. that's what I really also enjoy doing. So I am so excited. I'm sorry I can't take you along, but I will definitely recap once I'm back and tell you how it went. I thought this was interesting, kind of like a work day in my life behind the scenes. I'm trying to keep it like kind of different, even though like I have to be working here, so I'm just on the couch a lot of the time, or I'm co-working with friends. But I hope you're enjoying Vlogmas. I am really proud of this year's Vlogmas. I really like it. I think it shows like me personally, also me as a business owner, and that was kind of like the point of this channel when I first started, was to kind of vlog as a business owner and also like as a mid-20s, you know, now late 20s, you know, kind of gal. But I think, you know, it's just fun to showcase all the different sides and to have memories of like all the different sides of my life throughout this stage.
Amen.
Back from the shoot. This is dinner. I'm so hungry. Gonna scarf this down, relax, and I'll catch up with you in a second. All right, I just had dinner. It was so lovely, so easy. Made it in like 10 minutes. It was such a good little shoot day. Loved the photographer. He was a gem. We got so many good shots, and I'm very, very excited to see them and to use them. I got some real video footage, like some canned footage while he was taking stuff, and it was just like such a fun night. Like, some of the doctors had like their kids there, their family, their husband. One of the doctors had like an actual patient who was willing to like be, you know, in the photos. So we had like fake patients and then a real patient, and it was just so fun. Like, everyone was there, all the front desk office staff. There were a bunch of women, and one of them is Jewish, so we ended up lighting the menorah. So that's what you saw. Happy Hanukkah for those of you who celebrate. Again, I've already shared my thoughts on like Israel, just all of the shit show that's going on. Again, want to condemn, you know, everything that's going on. The Israeli government I do not support. However, my family is Jewish, my adopted family. And regardless of the fact that we're Jewish, we just always had a menorah, and we always celebrated Hanukkah. And for us, we say like, we light these candles to remind us of all the things we have to be thankful for. And so it's very bittersweet, like in this year with everything going on. And I just want to like reiterate that, because I feel like it's so hard. Like, there's layers here, and like there's nuance, and like you can still celebrate Hanukkah and like be a proud Jew and like all of that. My sensor on my camera keeps like going off. Like, I can't see myself on the screen. I don't know what's happening. So hopefully it's not cutting up the clip for you. But yeah, it was like really bittersweet, but like just like tapping into that, like all I had to be thankful for. Like, I've been in such a slump, like with this mental block, and it just like feels so good to like celebrate that with a client and like just feel that camaraderie with a client. And I'm just so grateful for like all of these client relationships that I get to build. I don't really have any tips that I thought of like from their shoot, but I would just say like going with a clear vision. It really helps having a shot list, so having like someone to communicate with. And like the photographer, as we were leaving, he was like, I loved like having you there and having someone else be able to like direct. And that's exactly the same thing that my friend Christy, who's my main photographer, says. So I think if you can have like your marketing person on site, who has like the vision for the marketing pieces, to like really closely collaborate with the creative, whether it's like a videographer or photographer, it's just so important. So I guess that's kind of like what little tidbit I had. Look at my little pathetic ponytail. Tomorrow we're going to the Cairo, and we're just gonna tackle like multiple client meetings, and then I get to see my friend Emily. She's actually in town, so I think I'm seeing her tomorrow night, and we're gonna like go out to dinner, like have a girls' night. So I'll take you along for that. Such a fun weekend coming up. So many things going on. So stay tuned, and I will catch you in the next episode. Bye.